Welcome back. I finally found these niggas. The fake Temptations.
Boy.
The David Russell that came back.
Boy.
I got Young Rello in the building. TJ with the glow ray. Jew, a.k.a. Midnight, a.k.a. the nigga sing your girl's panties off. Then I got Paul.
Scared for a minute.
A.k.a. he gonna be your security tonight, but you might want to run, okay? And we are friends for life, or die trying.
Yeah, I'll take it, man. It's all good, brother. It's Friday.
How y'all fellas feeling tonight?
Pretty good. It's Friday.
Surviving.
It is Friday.
I like that.
It is Friday. How's everybody's week been? You know, going into the good old Friday.
Leading up to today, it was pretty beautiful.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Why was it beautiful?
It was beautiful because I knew the weekend was coming.
So it's
But
good.
once you get to Friday, it's like you gotta get through Friday to get to the weekend.
What about today made it?
It's Friday, man.
It was just on you.
I got some demons on my back, baby.
They crawling or they clawing?
Boy, they crawling and
Yeah.
and they inside of me. They trying to
Well,
Hey,
you better
brother.
tell Satan to
Yeah,
get behind
man,
thee.
he is
All
on
right,
me.
We're going to have to get some holy water
But you
here
know,
for him.
we're going to pray that out before you
They say
leave,
he
my
never
brother.
puts more on you than you can bear. And
I'm sorry, what happened?
different
Say that
level,
Who did he
different devil.
I'm not even sure. I heard
Did
it
he
right.
say God or Allah?
I heard the opposite.
No, he said he'll never put more on you than
Oh,
you can
Hill.
bear.
Okay, Hill. Okay, all right.
Oh, okay. I thought you said Satan. I said, hold
you
on,
thought
play.
you said
I don't know how
Satan?
you know that.
Oh,
Hold
wow,
on, play.
That's a lie.
Play. I don't know what you worshiping over there.
Other than that, though, man, everything's been great.
Yeah,
Blessed up.
Mondays are usually my Fridays are cakewalk. It's either gonna be a good day or it's just gonna be a long day. But Fridays is my
You ever had that one thing happen to you in the morning? It just fucks the rest of the
Sets
day.
the whole day
Mondays.
off.
Mondays. Oh, I don't know what it be. It'd be like a random.
Yeah,
Morning might start fine. About that 11, 12ish.
it's over, man.
It's all downhill from there.
I hate Mondays.
Yeah, I can't stand.
I already just going to work with that mentality of, I'm just going to take whatever God gives me today.
Yeah, because Monday can set the tone of like the week gonna be pretty decent.
Nope, I already just know Monday it's just going to be it's shitty.
It's just what it is, man.
See, mine's depend. It just depend on if it becomes a crap show or not.
Yeah.
If it don't come a crap show, my week can go pretty good. But if it start off as a crap show, that Tuesday could be a rough day coming in.
Yeah.
It could be a rough day coming in. So.
I don't feel the same putting my arm on the. It's not.
Hey man, don't worry about it.
I can't complain. Beggars can't be choosing.
Hey,
man.
that's
the
the
shit we had
goddamn
before.
right.
This shit was.
This man's never happy.
But I'm just saying, man.
If it's a,
He ain't happy,
Weekend's
but he's
here.
grateful.
Yeah, I'm grateful, man. I've been craving some seafood. Might give me some seafood this weekend.
You should.
If my pockets.
Treat yourself.
man, you've been
Yeah, if
seeing
my
food
pockets
for all
and
your
God
life.
allow
What you
it.
talking
I
about?
mean, you can go to Giant get something fresh.
Well, you know, I could do that, but then I can also, go to Red Crab or something.
Oh, you're okay.
Don't
Yeah,
need
yeah.
Okay.
Have you guys ever had a crab boil?
No.
Yeah,
Egg or no egg? Boiled egg?
Oh
or
yeah,
no
I've had
Boiled
crab boil.
egg.
I'm tripping.
Boiled egg?
I
but
definitely had crab
that's
boil.
money.
That is money, but you can make your own crab boil.
You can go to Giant and get
Get your crab.
What's
you
you
get
talking about the
double the
imitation
amount
crab?
of probably what you're gonna get
Yeah, get your
in
crab.
that.
Why not
boil.
Walmart? I feel like
Or
Giant.
sure Walmart, but I'm
Yeah.
just saying
Wherever
Giant
you-
has it.
Wherever you go to get
Are we in
your
agreement
where-
that the smaller
fresh.
stores charge a convenience fee?
Huh?
Like smaller stores, like
What,
a mom and pop store.
cooking it?
No, like just to buy the food.
Paul
period.
he gonna catch one of these.
I'm gonna let you go ahead, rock out. Eat. Go ahead.
What?
I mean, you the one just over here said you might not have the money for it, but then you just say you're gonna go ahead and get red.
Yeah, just
That's.
Well, I'm just saying though, like a convenience
Red
fee.
crab.
You go to like the bodega, the corner store, and you buy some dish detergent.
I don't go there. I don't go there.
Oh, you different.
Yeah.
We should just call them corner stores.
yeah, I don't know where the
that's that
bodega
New York.
came from.
That's that New York.
I call them the bodega.
Yeah, but that's
don't think
not.
we have-
If
that's
I
not
go
here.
there and they be like, "Hey, papi, it's a bodega."
My partner
What?
definitely.
If
I
they
think
sell
Spanish
food,
people call it
if they
a
sell
bodega.
food and diapers
Yeah,
in the
but-
same place, and you can play your lottery, it's a bodega.
Your partner's also
That's a
from,
corner store.
from New York. You feel me?
He calls it a
So it's
bodega.
a
he,
bit different.
he calls a corner store a bodega.
a bodega because you can go there, you can get your hot food, you can get diapers,
It's
and
a
you can
corner.
get laundry detergent. That's a bodega.
Sure.
So what if it's a black-owned business and they give you the same thing?
That's a black degger.
Come on.
That's a black degger.
Wait, what?
So
I never heard of
So what
that.
do you call giant?
Giant.
a grocery store.
That is a commercial bodega.
What?
Very commercialized bodega.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Where are you getting this information from?
Listen,
Supersized
I got
bodega.
some people. Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
You expanding the bodegas.
Yeah.
ladies and gentlemen,
But if I had a store, man, if I had a convenience store, I would call it the bodega. I'm just saying, man, that's catchy. Say it's not catchy though.
It is.
this is why you stay in school.
Yeah, man. At my bodega, you can play your lottery.
Don't do drugs.
You can come. You can wash your clothes.
You said at your bodega?
Yeah. If I had a bodega, you
Oh,
can wash your clothes. You,
talking
can
about
get you a
that.
shot. You know what I mean? Get you a shot, a liquor, or something. You know what I mean?
You can't do that. you are.
I mean,
you
we
already
might
know
have
about-
the COVID shot set up in the back. You
That
come, we can get your
bodega,
COVID shot in the back.
it ain't gonna be
That's
open
a
long.
one-stop shop.
Do you
The
know the
bodega.
license
This
do
Jones-
you have to have?
Boy, it's gonna
to
be
have
nasty.
this?
Yeah,
It's
no,
gonna
his
cost me some money.
his
but
shop gonna only be open for a
You know
second.
the certifications
Yeah.
you need?
I mean, it could all be underground until we get popping.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yo,
you ain't gonna never pop.
Yo, so a couple years ago, there was a spot I used to
here
go
you
to.
go.
You know what I mean? And it was an after-hour spot. You know what I mean? Like off the books.
Yeah, we know.
Is that one that's down the street from where you
Whoa,
live?
whoa. I don't know. I have no clue what you're talking about. I have no clue where you're talking about. You know what I mean? I currently change locations, baby. I ain't in the same area. But anyway, talking about it.
Okay.
They were selling food and liquor out of the same place. And every time I went there, the cops came and shut us down.
Yeah.
Right? Long story short, my man now got his own business. So sometimes you got to fake it till you make it.
Yeah,
Was
that
this
don't always
like
work out.
old employment?
No.
okay.
It was potential employment, but it wasn't old employment.
What's fake about it?
Yeah, you,
Nothing was fake. It just wasn't legit.
Basically, the guy didn't have a license for it.
pretty much.
basically.
Does he have a license now?
You know, I don't know.
So no.
So it might have been legit.
But now he has rebranded and actually has a business name and all that. So I
Yeah,
would
so-
hope that my man has a license now.
Oh,
you
so
know
it was
what I
a
mean?
practice run.
Yeah. He made some good money. It was a good run, man. I paid my $20.
I suggest don't do that.
What
Don't-
did you get?
don't.
What did you get for 20?
Also, for $20, you got an entry fee, man. One night, my entry fee came with a bag of steamed seafood.
Put that bag back.
Nah, boy,
They gave
Put
you a
that
crab
bag
roll?
back.
boy, they were
Paul
steaming
just-
seafood on the porch.
Paul just be eating from anywhere.
As you entered the venue, they were steaming seafood
yeah.
on the porch.
Yeah, he eat from anywhere. Nah.
Nah, man, I watched it being cooked.
Huh?
I watched it being cooked.
Nah.
So that
trusted
made you that.
Yeah, it made me feel a little bit better. And I saw a few
Boy.
other
Guys,
people
let him go.
partaking
Oh, it's
also.
okay, let
So
him
when
go.
I see other people partaking, I'm like, let me see their
That is
reaction for it. Let
that's
me
the
watch them
worst.
guys.
That's the worst system to have right there,
man.
bro.
I mean, it was the hookup for you. So,
Right.
Yeah.
How you know where they got the seafood from?
Exactly.
That's a good. That's a
He
good.
said, "I watched them do it like that." Made him say, "Brother."
You know, it smelled pretty fresh. I said a prayer, threw a good one up there to my man upstairs. And, like any other plate of food I devour, yeah.
As long
I'm
as you
just-
don't get,
Yeah, as long as I don't have to come
Food
back and
poisoning.
sue nobody. Yeah, we good.
Did
we
you
good. We
question?
Good.
Did
What's
you-
up, baby?
who you gonna sue though? They don't have
Exactly.
a license, so you can't really
Right.
sue.
That's a good
Oh,
point.
you're right.
I mean, you
You're right.
could. It's a long stretch, but
It would be a stretch, and it would kind of probably be hard. But most that could happen. I get the establishment shut down.
Did you buy this only for yourself?
Yeah, at the time.
Okay.
I took some home to my lady at the time. Yeah, I took some home to her too.
she eat it.
Very sparingly.
Yeah.
She was nervous about it.
Yeah, I think she kind of knew that it wasn't like.
You better be careful, dating
Yeah, where it
Paul.
came from.
Yeah, it wasn't restaurant quality.
She wasn't as acceptive as you,
You know,
were.
the baked potato was slightly baked.
Huh?
You see?
Have you ever underbaked the potato?
Your baked potato was slightly baked.
It was slightly baked.
So it still had a crunch to
It
it?
had some crunchy to it.
So like you put
Cruncher
it back
was
in the oven.
too solid.
Yeah,
Not
I put
mushy.
it back in the oven, man. But if I have to do that, I mean, like, what's the point of them?
So that means the boil wasn't completely boiled.
Nah, it was a
Facts.
halfway boiled.
So basically, you got robbed for 20.
Well, nah, this was a different location.
Wait,
I got robbed at a
how
different
you do
location.
that?
Well,
How you switch up on us like
the
that?
original location, man, the boil was good. That location was good, but I went to another location.
And they
where
gave you another boil? How
there
much was that
another
boil for?
That boil was $25, but it included a few more extra pieces of seafood. If you don't know,
Okay, so wait, I just got to wrap my brain around this.
Go ahead,
This
man.
was a club function like
You back in somebody's crib.
this is what we call
For sure.
2 to 5. So 2 to 5 a.m.
Basically, this
I've
was
been
like
in one of those
yeah,
house.
yeah,
It was a late night
events.
cookout that you had to pay.
A
for.
late night cookout that you had to
You
pay
better
for.
stop
Yeah,
going to
and
everybody's
I'm
cookout.
so
they had-
confused
they,
now.
They have music, so these are after
they
hour
were
house
paying to get
parties.
in.
You pay to get in. The
I
drinks are
think I
there.
know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you go downstairs or wherever you go
Ooh,
inside.
downstairs.
Yeah, you go in. You go to the bar and you be like, "Yo, let me get a shot." Blah blah blah. They charge you and
So basically, Jew, this is what it is. What it comes down to.
yeah. I was living on the edge.
In the state of
Still
PA, you cannot serve liquor
Facts.
after 2.
Facts.
Right.
They do.
They
Facts.
do.
Well, I understand
That's why it's
that.
underground.
I understand that.
Okay.
I just
Never been to
most
one.
of the no. I've been a few,
Oh,
but
okay.
the
Oh, yeah,
ones
you know Drew
I've
Ratchet.
been in, I've never been downstairs in nobody's basement.
I mean, well,
So hey,
Did you have to pay to get in?
yes.
Oh.
I mean, depending on space,
you
man.
nasty,
I
too.
don't know. Like,
I mean, I've been
know Drew
I've been
stayed
some
direction.
places.
those are the places you usually go if like you're really not ready for your night to be over at 2.
Right. That's why they call it 2 to
If you
5.
haven't found your after hour activity before 2,
I'm
you
aware.
go to the 2 to 5.
I'm aware.
Or you just go home.
Not
I
ready
just
for the
wasn't-
night to be over by 2.
Boy, sometimes you're still ready to get out.
A good
there.
night.
Now
A
you
good
know,
night might not be ready.
sometimes when we used to come back to the crib at mom's house, and
That's
she'd
for
be
young
like,
people.
we was over 18.
No, I'm not talking about young no more. I'm old. I'm ready for my night to be over by 11.
Yeah, but you also aren't.
You're not usually over
11.
by 8.
But you also
Nah,
not a
8,
person.
Mom always said, "Ain't nothing open
after
past
2.
2,
Yeah,
but
but some
legs."
legs. But that's
That's true.
fact.
That's a fact, though.
But you
That's a
also
fact.
aren't one that
That's
like to
fact.
be out in the crowd. So
It's so bad that
Been there.
Yeah,
done that.
I don't really. Raul doesn't really strike me as a crowd.
he's not a crowd guy.
Definitely not.
no.
No, I don't think.
Oh,
So
man.
he's not going. I mean, he would
Introvert.
be
Oh man,
Oh,
you
yeah,
should- everybody should write a book on Darrell because they know Darrell so very well.
Do you like to be in
guys,
crowd?
You guys should write a book.
I'm telling you, our book will be really
Hey,
nice.
I'm gonna get you guys a book
Do-
deal.
Everybody
you like
have their
to-
own chapter.
man.
Do you like to be in crowds?
I'm gonna put you on a book deal.
Hey, I got a question for you, real.
What's up, man?
Do you like to go to bars?
No.
You guys can just
Clubs.
write. You guys
Yeah,
can
it's
just
like
write
he
a book.
avoiding the
Let's
question.
let's get into y'all. What don't y'all
Oh,
like? Let's get into y'all. Let's find out what y'all don't like around here.
That's a lot I don't like.
I like Rel. Rel doesn't like to answer questions. Because you know we right.
Oh my gosh.
There's not too
how-
much I
you only-
don't like. I'm
you
a
only
pretty
took-
easygoing guy.
I don't like people.
Oh, no, he doesn't like. This guy has a playlist of friends he plays with every single night.
What does that have to do with
for every night of the
people?
week, and he doesn't like.
That's
people.
a video game. That's a virtual world. That's
Right,
not
right.
real. So the
Darnell
moment,
doesn't mind meeting new people,
Thank you. That
But-
doesn't mean he doesn't like people.
but he really doesn't like
I
people.
hate people, and I only have skills that are social. So I'm able to socialize around a bunch of people, meaning that
You don't
you
have good physical skills.
He's great at using his resources.
see the
Basically what you
education.
just said
no,
is he
that's not
only
what I
has
said.
good
That-
social
that's not what I had.
He doesn't have good physical
I
skills.
said I have great social skills, meaning that if you put me in a social event, if you put me in a gathering with people that have to be social, I'm not gonna drown. I'm gonna be the one that can swim around the room. It has nothing to do with physicalness.
Okay.
Okay. I don't know where you got the physical part.
Okay.
Out. Yeah. The education is crazy out here. Stay in school.
Graduated about 10 years ago, by the way.
So, I'm sorry. What happened?
Education's booming, baby. It's beautiful.
Not when you say stupid stuff like that.
Of course.
That
That's
didn't make
a
any sense.
personal opinion, by the way. Let's get into some. Hey, what y'all got to talk about, man? What y'all got going on?
Personal opinion.
I
Definitely was
didn't
a
come
personal
in.
opinion.
I
Yeah,
didn't.
powerful with these P's.
Listen, he just,
Personal opinion.
You gotta relax. You gotta relax.
exactly. I ain't got no pop or stuff on
yeah,
there.
know what I
Just
mean?
spitting all on the mic.
Well, I'm glad that's his mic.
I'm
Yeah.
glad
I
too,
was
man.
about to say that.
Why would you get up on the mic?
Right.
Like, why would you?
I mean, had to mark my territory a little.
There's no mark. Nobody wants that mic. Like, you sound stupid. Like, nobody wants it. Yeah.
It's personal opinion.
Now that they done.
Personal opinion.
So yeah, how's everybody else? Friday good? You know, good. Jew, you good?
My Friday is an off day. So
Good to see you, Drew.
I don't work on
Good to see you,
Friday,
by the
so it's
way,
always
yeah.
good to be in you guys' presence. So I was pretty hyped to come today. Last week was definitely a busy week for me. 11 hours every day. It was great.
Home life good?
Yeah, for so far so good. You know.
So can I ask you a question
Yeah.
before you continue?
Uh-huh.
You said you work 11 hours a day. Do you have an hour-long break?
I take what I want.
Okay. Legally, you have an hour-long break?
Technically, yes.
Okay.
Is it an hour or a half
Because
hour?
11 is pretty odd.
Sometimes half hour
Is it
depends
half hour
on the
and
day.
2:15?
I would strongly take a 45-minute break.
Strong
So
45.
they allow you to combine.
They try to get you fired.
I work the hours that I need to work.
we won't
on the workload.
incriminate you, baby.
No, I take my breaks.
Okay.
Okay.
I take the requirement
I
break.
got written up today because supposedly I don't take my breaks on time.
Oh,
Hit that screen.
is that why we went to that conversation?
Yeah, I just was wondering, man. Yeah,
I can't.
the devil's on me.
Yeah, I can't.
let me-
I mean, I don't know. Maybe you don't. I don't know.
I mean, I do, but just the way our system is, we have
You gotta
two
get better with your
separate ways
punctuation.
of clocking in and out, man. So they want what they want, and it's okay.
I've been through that
Yeah,
path.
you know what I mean.
I got a few letters.
yeah. This was more like a phone call on my lunch break.
But I had to get myself together.
Yeah.
And I had to show and prove myself that I could be on time.
Yeah, go ahead, TJ. 'Cause
Yeah,
Ain't you already at work?
yeah.
Why they
They're calling me on my lunch break, man.
Do they intercom you?
No, on my phone,
Yeah,
my
because
personal phone.
they want to talk to him about his break.
Are you
He's
late coming
violating.
back?
Not even that. I was on my lunch break, and I guess it's the fact that like I clock out. Then there's another system where I have to change my status within the company. Like either I'm ready to be here, or I'm here, or I'm on break, or on lunch. And sometimes I forget to change that status.
You got to code it, basically.
Yeah.
Like,
Like you got
Yeah.
you're away from the desk or something like that.
Basically, so you designate if you're on break, lunch.
so
you
you
know
be
what I mean?
tripping.
yeah, he tripping basically. is what he just
Basically,
said.
I've never had to do it until they said something about it.
Were you trained to do it?
No, that's where the
But
problem.
you
came
knew
in.
you had to do it.
I did it though. That's where the problem came in. And there's other people before me who never had
yeah,
to
but
do
you
it.
you can't do that.
What do you mean?
You can't say, but there were other people.
No, well, I can say this because I've never been told to do this.
But you knew you had to do
no,
it.
I didn't. That's the point I'm trying to make.
So pretty much, when you first came in your training, they never even mentioned.
Nah,
it.
they
So,
not even in training. It was like, yo, make sure like when you clock out, you do this too. Now that
Okay.
you doing this, because if that had been the case, I wouldn't have had a problem with what I mean. What happened?
Right.
So
So you saying they switched it up on you?
yeah, they just try to switch it up. It's just like try to cut your legs from up under you and make you know what I mean. But it's all good. Bro.
Basically, you mad
I
because
work
you
in
gotta
corporate
go by
America.
the book now?
Yeah, I work in corporate America. Everything's
By the
by the
book.
book, baby.
I mean, they got to have their stuff in writing.
Of course, of course.
I mean, well, there have been times where you was
facts.
with your break and you were say, damn, I know what time it was. I gotta get back in there.
Yeah, but that's not where the issue is.
Okay.
The issue is not, you're not clocking in and out on time or off time.
Right.
You're not properly documenting when you're clocking in and out. And,
Yeah, they need that.
I know that now.
Other people's hours are at
Stake.
Yeah,
I guess that's a fact.
they got to keep those numbers right.
Yeah.
Wow.
Interesting.
I did get an addition to the family.
got
Yeah, I got 2 cats, 2 kittens.
You bought cats?
Yeah, we got 2 kittens.
Oh, I'm never coming to your house.
I'm not mad. I didn't ask you to come
I hate cats.
That's a good point.
That is a great point.
Why was that a
Today.
great point?
Let me correct
Because
myself
it was.
today.
No, he said today.
Yeah, that's trash.
This is what he said.
What
Congrats
made
on
you
the-
want to get cats?
No addition.
Oh, bless you in
Bless
the
you.
name.
Damn in the name.
Huh?
Thanks.
Yep. Mm-hmm. I know.
Yep.
Yep.
But I don't know. I've been wanting a cat for a long time, but the idea to get 2 was my partner's idea.
That's what's
So-
up.
Just was
So
like,
it's
why not?
One yours and one your partner's?
No, they're ours.
There are both of
Yeah,
you.
they're ours.
So you got 2 of them.
Yep. 2
So
boys.
you went to 0 to 2.
Yeah,
fast.
yeah.
What's the
yeah.
names?
We got Cooper and Jasper.
All right, Big Coop and Big Jasp.
Jasper's a very common name for a cat.
Yep.
Probably Cooper too.
Probably Cooper
Probably.
too, you're right.
They fit them.
Didn't bring much to talk about today. I'll be honest with you. But, yeah, it's been.
All right.
week.
I got a topic.
I mean, I got. Go ahead.
Okay. Let's hypothetically say you're let's just say you have a daughter. Starting out, I can ask anybody this. Just say you have a daughter,
go ahead.
and your daughter is competing in high school.
Okay.
For what?
She previously was competing in middle school for whatever sport it is
Okay.
that she's
All
good
right.
at,
Got it. Got it.
and she's been working her ass off, day in and day out. She finally gets to a position where it's a make or break tryout. Okay, she's outbeaten by a farther more at the time, probably more dedicated individual, maybe,
That's what it
for
is.
whatever reason it is. But you, as a parent, later find out that this person that beat your daughter out was previously of the opposite gender.
Okay.
You, as a parent,
See where this is going.
yeah. You as a parent, you now have to make a decision like, okay, I gotta have this talk with my kid. Like, where do I go with this? You know what I mean? Like, this is real life. I just want to know, how would you as a parent handle that situation? Is that something that like you would drill the school board about, or would you like be understanding and open the mind of your kid? Because I'm just saying, me personally, I would kind of feel some type of way, and that's not to hurt anybody's feelings or nothing like that. I know this is kind of a touchy, sensitive topic.
So, question.
yeah.
So, the person's a female.
The person
Not the one that won, but the one that lost.
that lost is a female,
Born female.
born female,
And then the other one
and
was
the other
born
one was born
male.
a male, but
Now
is
it's a
now a
female.
female.
I don't have any kids, but just to what I believe in, not saying that females can't compete with males.
Right.
Because I know a lot of strong women that are stronger than some males.
Right.
But I feel like when it comes to that, I feel like females need to be females. Males need to compete with males. Even though you transition to
Right.
a female, you were born a male, and you probably are a lot stronger.
Scientifically.
Yes.
Yeah.
More than a female, especially whatever sport they're doing.
Yeah.
Could be different. It could be a sport that you're not really, using much.
So you're leaning
but-
more towards it wouldn't be fair.
No, it's not fair to me. To me, it's not fair.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anybody else? Well, I didn't mean to cut you off. I didn't know what you were talking about.
If I was in your bag, life ain't fair. Let's work harder.
Okay.
That's where we at with it. You know what I'm saying? Depending on the sport now. If it was something that was like, women's boxing or something, I'm gonna have to get in the ring for it.
So I was about to say, like,
But no, it depends on the sport. Like, like wrestling.
Yeah.
It just depends on the sport. But if we're talking about like, a common sport where it's more skill based, you feel me?
Yeah, but you can't use it because there's girls that wrestle now.
There
Yeah,
are,
but
I was
see,
about to
but
say, when I
there's
wrestle,
girls
are
wrestle, but
wrestling.
like at the age, there's like say like if you get like I want to say start with teens and up, that's where the male becomes, especially how they train, a little bit different compared to like little kids wrestling. There's little boys that they're smaller than the girls, and
Yeah, but
that's where I think it's different. But like if you had grown, like take rail size and then take Jew size.
well, yeah, but they wouldn't wrestle each other because there's two different weight classes.
Right, but I'm saying as far as like, say he could be the same weight. So like, it doesn't matter what size. Like I can actually be Rail's weight and still have there still be a difference. But just put that towards like a female type and then a male type. You see what I'm saying?
But see, the only reason I'm not disagreeing fully with what you're saying. I get where you're coming from. The only reason I'm not agreeing on that is just because in wrestling it's more about the technique. It's not necessarily the weight class they match. They match the weight class, but it comes down to technique and how hard you're working it.
Yeah, technique, but also strength too.
I was about to say technique, strength,
Strength,
and you
yeah.
also
Yeah, but
you're
again, that
throwing
comes
your
into-
weight at times.
Agree, but there's girls in high school that wrestle.
I'm not saying that it's not. Yeah, I'm not
So-
saying that there's no girls that don't wrestle. What I'm saying is there is a slight difference to
There's an advantage.
yeah.
The
let's not get
physical
stuck on
advantage.
just the wrestling portion of this.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
just okay. I'm saying like
The
okay,
physical part.
go look at football. You don't see
Depending on if it was my daughter, depending on her size,
Yeah.
and depending on what sport it was, depending on the person she lost to size, height,
Right.
weight, all that plays a part. So I can't really answer this.
So this new
without-
snippet is a real story that came from a basketball mom. Her daughter plays basketball. Her daughter was having basketball tryouts. And
that just goes right back. We're gonna work harder then. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't teach my daughter to focus on what anybody do. It doesn't even matter if they out compete. I teach my daughter that can't doesn't exist. So my daughter doesn't think of anything else other than can't doesn't exist. So if we don't successfully make it, and she knows she put 100% in, that's what we roll with. And then she come back and we go to the drawing board to figure out how we match that. But other than that, you know what I mean? I understand the situation. We just don't focus on because in life, ain't nothing fair. So
Yeah, and I mean,
Is this a school sport?
Yeah.
At school?
Yeah, this was a high school.
that's not a bad question.
I mean, I feel like if the school allows it,
I mean,
That was where I'm going with it. Like,
if they allow it, then you're
Really don't have
you
nothing.
take that risk.
yeah.
Has there been like a
And see, that's now
slew
where
of parents not liking it? You know,
So
I-
it's like 50-50. So the school board is now trying to figure out what to do with the situation because, of course, the mother's upset.
Right.
She wants to see something done, but then of course you got other people who are like,
what I just happened like professionally in the Olympics this past
Yes.
Olympics,
Yeah.
swimming.
"Yep,
He was out there working them. He was
Right.
snatching everything. He cleaned the board.
Right. You see, and here's where I say it might when it comes down to, people say skill and stuff, but like he was getting worked by the males. So that means to tell me that you couldn't cut it with the males and then you want to pick on the females.
he was previously a female."
No, he was a
came from
male
them, yeah.
and then
Oh,
turned into a female.
Right. So then he started swimming with the females.
the females.
And then he was out there cleaning up.
Okay,
So
Yeah,
I mean-
that doesn't sound fair.
that doesn't sound fair to me. And I'm like, everybody has their own opinion. The only reason why, I gotta put myself in that mother's shoes, and maybe I'll have a different connection because I watched the woman, like she was damn near bawling, and it's just like you watch your child try so hard year after year after year. You good? Year after year after
Coach
year.
said he want to win championships,
Yeah,
baby.
like Coach.
So it was. So he won in the sport. I mean, she won in the sport.
I'm gonna need
Yeah.
you to back about that mic a little bit there, bro.
So
That was
She
wild.
won in the sport.
What sport was it?
It's
He said
basketball.
basketball.
Oh,
So
basketball.
she took
Yeah.
the girl's spot.
Yeah, she basically outbeat her in the spot. You know what I mean?
Oh,
And
they
once
were on the same team.
They were on the
Okay,
same
I'm
team. It
getting
was
it.
like tryouts for the team, basically, and the
that was-
transgender won.
over.
Yeah, but see, even in that, because then you got to ask how good was the girl. Even though she worked hard, she made up.
No, I get it.
No, I'm just saying because from somebody like I played sports in high
Yeah.
school, so I played basketball in high school.
Yeah.
Rel played basketball in high school. We played in junior high. Most of your players on the junior high and going into the high school are already on the squad.
Right.
It's just about
My spot was solidified.
yeah, same here. Like I ain't have to. I didn't pull up the trials worrying. I just pulled up the trials to do what we need to do as far as
Right.
working out, and it's not being conceited or anything like that.
No, yeah.
So you got to ask like where was she at on the level of the chart? Because it sounded like she kind of already wasn't even if it wasn't a transition. It don't sound like she was on the chart for the coach to pick her up.
Okay.
And
Well, maybe she was, and she got pushed out because coach was like, "We need
That guy.
see that's her.
That's maybe
Basketball
we need
wise?
to see the tape.
Basketball wise,
He's
that's a very rare
Well,
case.
she.
I'm sorry.
She's
She's
balling.
balling. I'm sorry. Excuse me.
But
She's balling.
basketball wise, that's a very rare case. The only that they will even run to that is if they're not coming to the activities as far as summer workouts, team
right,
camps, everything that involves with just being involved
Well, I
with the
mean,
team.
we can't really say that though.
Well,
Like if we what I'm saying is
Hit your wire once, Stu. Sorry, that's what the humming is. I was trying to figure that out the whole time.
like we can't really say that because we don't know the full
Appreciate
background
that.
story of.
Yeah, I'm just giving you a
Yeah.
perspective from
Well, like, 'cause
somebody running through junior high to high school, just the system how it rolls.
Yeah, but I think it all depends though. Certain schools, because like the school I went to, the one, we had tryouts. There was already guys that was already on the team, but you got to remember, seniors leave, and then maybe sometimes other kids leave. They get transferred and stuff. So you still have tryouts and stuff.
Yeah, but when you
So-
have kids that leave, if this is going into high school, when you have kids that transfer and you have seniors that's leaving, that's where you're starting all your recruiting in junior high. And then when they transfer, when you got guys transferring, that just opens up a spot for you to put somebody else on the team.
Maybe it might be different after I was in high school and stuff, but like I know prior to me and back in the 70s, 80s, there was tryouts in sports.
Yeah, I
Every
mean-
sport. So that's what I'm saying. I don't.
There's always trials, but the trials don't matter for the people that was already on the roster. The trials only matter for those that's trying to
Get
come
on the
into open
roster.
spots.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like we don't. But it sound like both of them was trying out. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
I mean, it sounded like trials, but that's
It
why I
was
said
an
you gotta
equal
you gotta
opportunity.
find out where she was. She doesn't sound like she was on that roster of already being on squad. So
Yeah, but the other person didn't sound like they were on either. So it sounded like both of them was trying
That's
out
what I'm
for that
saying.
last spot probably.
Where y'all getting this
and
from?
the other person.
get what?
Because he didn't say anything detailed.
Is there like any more backgrounds to the story? Like,
It's a developing story that I'm following. I just wanted to bring it to you all and share and see where you all stood on that. So
I mean,
Well, if it was between her and it was between her and her,
yeah,
you know, it just sounds like she got outplayed. That's just what it came down to. You know, and
Because
you know,
if the school looks at it as a sport, then it's a competition. So
Yeah,
you
she got-
you
you gotta look
take
at
that
everything.
risk.
You gotta look at the atmosphere was happening in,
And-
the skill of both players.
That's what I want to see.
And you gotta look at the skill of the coach.
and if
and how long they've been wanting the championship.
And what was the last
I mean,
three
but-
like the
but
last
you-
3 years? What was the record looking like?
Yeah.
When's the last time we
but
actually
even
made
out
it
of that,
somewhere?
because it could be a team that they were trash. Like, if the skill just doesn't matter, we talking about basketball. So if the skill just doesn't matter, because I've seen some girls that out hoop dudes. I've seen
Nah,
some
that's
girls-
fact.
Yeah.
So if the skill just isn't there, no matter how hard you work, like from the article, it just sounds like I get the argument part of it. Like I get why the parent is arguing that because of what they feel.
Yeah, but that's an
towards it.
opinion.
But one of the things that you see a lot in basketball too is that the parent overly gets emotional and involved in something that they're not the coach. So every parent that see their child do it, like right now, I'm putting all my money on my daughter.
Right.
She want to play ball, so I'm putting everything in for her to develop herself. I'm putting everything for her to go, whatever workouts, individual. If there's a open team slot for her to work out and get the experience of being on the team, we're putting her in. If there's a shooting coach, we're putting her like everything you need to apply the pressure to develop your skills to get it there. I'm applying pressure to put her in. So I'm seeing her work hard. So you know what I mean? Like you see that as a parent, you naturally gonna want to defend your child. So like that's why I was saying from the way it sounded like from the parents' view, yeah, she probably did work very hard. I'm very sure she did.
Right.
But if the skills don't match, the skills don't match. I'm not saying that the parent don't have a good argument in here. It's a legit good argument, but you know what I mean? I just think the skill wasn't there.
okay, all right.
I don't feel that it's an argument because if the school collectively made a decision to allow transgendered
Yeah.
children or, you know,
Well,
to attend
yeah.
these sports together.
Right, and like I said, I
Then-
still am developing the
Yeah.
story because I don't know, like, if they even knew fully. Like, there's a lot of different moving parts that could have went into that.
So-
you know what I
Right.
mean? So
Okay, so that might be the
that might
the main.
be it. Yeah, it's still up in the air. It's still, you know.
And that might be what created the argument, the fact that the mom felt like,
Yeah,
I
like,
mean, the
why
school
ain't
might have
y'all-
been green light on that from the gate, and then, you know,
Is this a high school or a college?
This was high school. This was high school. Because she was like, this is like could dictate my daughter's college career from here on out. You know what I mean? Like this is we looking at colleges, we trying to get her in. So in my understanding, I took it like she was up there, possibly. You know what I mean? They was getting to college. But
Yeah.
again, there's a lot of moving parts, so we don't know. It's still a developing story. I just wanted to see
Tons of
you
moving
all's
parts.
take on that. You know what I mean?
Well, I think that's what a lot of argument with that swimmer was. Like, she could have stopped, you know, from the other swimmers who were like killing it to, you know, get the gold medals, get sponsorship, get money, like, you know. So I can see that argument.
yeah, I mean, yeah, I definitely understand the argument. I just, if she really was getting the scholarships, I don't see them cutting
But to me,
from basketball.
TJ, that's a tad bit different because she was actually a guy participating in sports and winning big. Well, not winning as much, but then stepped and did the transition and was in
No,
a
they said
female
that.
bracket.
My fault. I don't mean to cut you off, Drew, but they said he was competing with the guys,
Yeah, he did.
and he wasn't.
he was
He wasn't
losing.
winning.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what
Like he was
saying.
placing,
ass.
but he was like,
That's what he said.
he wasn't like the guy you're going for.
Yeah,
He
that's-
wasn't
that's
top.
what he said.
And then he made the switch, and then he started killing, and then
Right.
like
That's
you
what
know,
you said.
crazy.
So that's what I'm
Oh.
saying. Like it's a little
Sorry,
bit different
same thing.
because it was
Okay.
already in another. He was in the same sport, but doing it
Yeah.
with the guys, and then now he switched over with the girls.
Where this article
makes
sounds
sense.
more like the parents complaining, which, like I said, the parent has a legit. I get the argument that the parent's pointing
Well, I don't see how it's different because
because the parents making the way Paul sound. That girl don't sound like she has scholarships. She don't sound like there's offers coming for her. For
We
her
don't know
team.
that though.
Yeah, but here's the thing: if you
And maybe that's one of the reasons why the parent is
why,
so adamant.
why would they cut somebody that's getting offers?
No. I think you're going too far. For what Paul said, that the parents said she could potentially maybe get scholarships in her high school career.
But this is probably going to stain it because...
What grade is she in?
She was 12th. 11th or 12th. One of them. I'm going to go back and get the
So
story.
if she's in 12th, I'm going to tell you now, the odds of her getting scholarship is very rare at 12.
I'm sorry, I don't know detail about the girl who was in transition. She could have been doing basketball for guys before then.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're right, TJ.
No, I get that, but listen. Ideally, to get in 12th grade and you don't already have something coming your way, it's very rare that you're getting something. Maybe you could work your way into a JUCO. Maybe you could work your way into like a D3 school. Maybe, but usually it starts about freshmen. They're watching you.
Yeah.
Junior high, they're watching you, and then to get in there. I had certain looks as far as like junior high going into high school. And then, as I gone through, I kind of just, didn't jump where I need to jump. But, there was things in there. And I didn't also jump into activities I should have jumped in that would have probably helped me build my stuff the right way and jump into programs that would help me develop certain things. So I get the parent. I 100% get the parent. As a parent to another parent, I understand the argument. Don't have a problem with the argument because it's a legit, like, yo.
That could get messy.
Here's somebody that was on a different gender decided, whatever their personal battle was that they, transitioned to being a female. Now you took in this spot from my child. This is a potential chance my child could have a degree.
Yeah.
But if your child's in 12, it's very slim. Very slim. But I don't disagree with
unless
any
she
of
was
those.
a transfer or something.
I mean, yeah, but even at that, you kind of...
It all depends.
Yeah. But I don't disagree with what you're saying because I completely understand from the point that you're making in that. I'm just giving another door.
This situation sounds like it can get messy, though.
It definitely could.
It sounds like it's already there.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds like it's already there.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll grab some more information. We'll come back to that at a later date.
So I was
Interesting.
Did you have something?
No, go ahead.
Oh, all right. So I was talking to a listener that watches and listens to our show for the past couple episodes we put in, and I think me, you, and Rel. I don't actually think June and TJ was here. Got into a discussion off of Cam Newton. I sent you a clip if you see it in the joint. Play that joint. When I was talking to her, she was saying like she didn't really hear where we stood on it. So, I thought I'd bring it back since we have the full crew here. Hear it and then kind of have that dialogue in it.
Yeah, that must have been you three because I don't remember that.
Yeah.
My parents has been together for 36, 37 years now, and it's a beautiful thing. I grew up in a 3-parent household, my mom, my father, and my grandmother. And I knew what a woman was, not a bad bitch.
Okay, what's the difference?
A woman.
Okay.
A bad bitch is a person who's just, girl, I'm a bad bitch. I'm doing this, I'm doing that. I look the part, but I don't act the part.
Okay.
And it's a lot of women who are bad bitches, and I say bitches in a way not to degrade a woman, but just to go off the aesthetic of what they deem is a boss chick. Now, a woman for me is handling your own, but knowing how to cater to a man's needs, right? And I think a lot of times when you get that aesthetic of like, I'm a boss bitch, like I'm a this, I'm a that, no, baby, like, but you can't cook.
Okay.
You don't know when to be quiet. You don't know how to allow a man to lead.
So in that, when we were talking, I think we had a discussion, but when I was talking to the listener, they were saying that they just didn't feel like we were very clear. Like, did we agree with him or we disagree? Like they wanted to hear more of our opinions in it. And I do remember me around Paul talking about, we was kind of just cutting up, so I don't remember everything we said in that. So, I just wanted to see what you fellas think.
Yeah, you want my opinion?
Yeah, go ahead.
He's an ass to me. First of all, I definitely don't agree with him with that. Now, me personally, I don't use the B word for any female. I use actually on males, but I don't use that on
This
females.
guy is promoting violence.
Not violence, just sometimes they need that. You know? But no, I disagree. I feel like any woman can be a bad woman. It's all a perception of you. Like, you and your partner. If you look at her and like, she handles what she does. She, does work, doesn't ask for anything, takes care of everything. You just look at her like that. That she's bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She's a woman, and she's bad. Like that's how I take it. That's how I am. I don't agree with him.
Ralph,
He's a clown though sometimes.
do you have anything?
Man, Cam is Cam. Yeah, no. I don't think anyone in this room agrees with Cam, but yeah.
Jew?
Yeah, so let me just go back for a minute. So that was his definition of a bad B.
I think from
Those were the qualifications that you needed to have in order to be a bad B.
So from my
in his eyes.
perspective, I think he was implying that he wasn't looking for a chick to be a bad B, but I think he
was
also
looking for a
was
woman.
trying to
He was-
apply
yeah.
what a woman's role is in that, which is
To qualify to be a bad B.
no. I think he was making. I think ultimately, I think what he was trying to say was that he ain't looking for a bad B.
He was looking for a woman. Like
He's looking
his
for a
mom
woman
and
like a
grandmom,
right.
But for him to say she needs to learn when she doesn't need to talk or cook and stuff, that's asinine.
That part.
Like he's an ass.
That
on
that part.
Yeah,
Yeah, because he threw me for a loop.
Yeah.
No woman should ever need to be quiet. Speak your mind.
Paul?
You need to say, speak it, talk.
Yeah, I can't.
Because I
agree.
got something. I just
You
wanted
can't
to-
cook?
I
We
just wanted
work
to
on
get
it.
y'all off.
Yeah, I can definitely.
Ain't nothing
I
wrong
can
with that.
cook. I can teach
need
you.
to
how to
know.
cook.
Not every guy can cook, so
I don't think he.
No.
I think he know what he was trying to say. I don't think he properly articulated it.
He
I
said
he
what
knew-
he meant.
he knew what he said.
He said exactly what he meant.
I agree.
okay. But yeah, me personally, I've seen love. I kind of feel like I'm starting to gain my own idea of what love is and how I perceive love.
Oh, we're gonna get to that.
And I also just feel like a woman's place is not to sit down, shut up, and cater to a man.
Facts.
She has a
My
job
bad.
that is somewhat similar to that, but it's not that sitting down,
Whoa,
shut
whoa,
up.
No. Wait.
When I say,
Wait, we'll get to
yeah, when I say a job, like a man like has his own role within the relationship, and so does a
Negative.
woman.
Hold those thoughts.
And each different relationship
those thoughts.
has their own
hold those
idea
thoughts.
of what those roles are. Honestly, this is my personal opinion.
Go ahead. You're not
I just feel like every relationship is different.
Bruh.
You and your wife might have a different relationship and understanding of roles. Different than this man and his wife. So
No,
that's
100%.
more. where
He
I'm
ain't
coming
married
from.
though, is he?
I'm not talking about anybody in specific.
I don't think so. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure he is
It's
married.
it's weird. He got a lot of kids. I don't know. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I don't know. Paul, hit that before y'all get it because I definitely got one too. But I want to go back to you just because I didn't let you really get your opinion off. I just explained to you what we thought there was, and then we went into Paul's opinion. So go ahead. Jew.
Nah, I don't agree though. That's crazy how he just start. I felt like those were the qualifications that you needed in order to be a woman or a bad B in his eyes.
Okay. For myself, and TJ, I like to put in that group as well, and obviously my brother because we're brothers. We both, the three of us, have grew up in a 2-parent home. For me, and I'm not speaking for them. For me, a woman's place was never to. I don't believe it's to be in the kitchen. It's wherever y'all work. I watch my father and mother compliment each other on whichever side. If mom had to work second shift and didn't get off till 11, pops cooked. If mom had to work Monday to Friday, but pops was off somewhere in that Monday to Friday, mom was sleeping on the weekend. Pops was cleaning up the crib and making breakfast and playing music and just making the home feel like a home. So I don't agree with anything that Kim said. Now, let's get to what Paul was saying, because he did say the word job, which kind of goes back to what Kim roughly was saying that was not correct. So y'all was ready to go. I'm going to let y'all two get y'all's off. Rel or TJ, whichever one want to jump in.
Nah, that was just a crazy statement. That's all that was.
Definitely a crazy statement. I feel like in a relationship, if that person you love or in love with and she wants to do that, nothing wrong with that.
Okay.
Vice versa, the man wants to do that.
Yeah.
That, that's you guys. They have to complement each other and work with each other and
Compromise.
not even compromise, compliment.
Complimenting.
50-50. It's a relationship. Everybody's in it to win it. So, yeah.
I think any relationship you in, you have to compromise. So I'm with TJ, compliment. For me, I don't believe in gender roles. So I'll put that out there. For me and my relationship, I don't necessarily believe in gender roles. Now, with that being said, it's just things I'm naturally going to do just because I'm a man. I'm just going to do it. So like trash, like my mom never had to take the trash out. We never forced my mom to take the trash out. We never told my mom had a husband and 2 boys. Out of that, one of us 3 took the trash out, or dad made sure if he ain't took the trash out, one of us took the trash out. So in that, from what we saw, it wasn't necessarily a gender role in our house, or at least my perspective. I'm not sure what his was. Mine, I don't see a gender role other than if this is trash, I'm gonna take the trash out.
Like, I love to clean.
Yeah,
I don't
And
feel
I
that's
think he does too.
It's a woman's job or anybody's job.
Yeah.
I just love to clean. You
Yeah.
know, it's like especially like I think this weekend, like put the windows up,
Yeah.
light some candles, clean the house. That's what I do. That's my moment. I like, ooh,
Yeah.
yeah, I just love doing that.
You got anything? That was all.
All right, man. You guys knocked all the nails in.
Knocked all the nails in.
With a hammer,
Well,
I mean, whatever.
whatever tool I want to
Yeah,
use.
whatever, baby.
And shout out to the listener for bringing that up to our
Oh, yeah,
attention.
shout out. Any name? No.
Nah, I didn't ask them if they wanted me to present their name, so just out of respect, I won't do that.
We'll call her Tay Tay.
No, we won't do that.
We won't call her
We
Tay
don't even
Tay.
know if it's a guy.
why he
How you
just
know
was
it's not
making
a
a
It was a female, but
Of course.
Why Tay Tay?
hey,
Because Tay Tay just sound fire.
yeah, I'm not gonna
Tay-Tay
call
sounds
that.
fire.
Just shout out to any listeners that
Shout
that
out
listen
Tay.
to or have questions. Like
that
I
was
like
the name.
I like when you reach out and point that out to us. But yeah, I thought that was a good thing to go back just because they didn't feel like they got a real perspective.
Shout out Tay Tay.
This guy still.
Okay.
This Tay Tay.
Speaking on kind of like relationships or stuff, I was watching something. and it was,
Skinamax.
Skinamax.
I don't know where he was saying it. Go ahead.
That might be tomorrow.
Go
night,
ahead. Go
Saturday
ahead.
night.
Go ahead.
No, just joking. No, I was watching a video, and a female was shocked that this guy was saying that he faked an orgasm.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
She was
Is
shocked.
this that
I've done that.
DJ Envy?
If women
Nah.
can do it, why can't men?
yeah, I've done it plenty of times.
Yeah, I think we've
I'm
all-
done.
Okay, I was
I
going
wanna get up.
to ask, have
Yeah.
you guys ever?
Oh yeah, I'm
have.
done.
I have too.
Yeah.
I definitely have.
Oh, you got yours? Oh, come on, I'm good, man. I'm nothing's coming out. Nothing's coming out. I'm good.
No, but you
said that to
telling
her?
her. So,
No, of course not. No.
Oh, all right.
Oh, okay.
No. I'm just talking to y'all. Like, yeah, that's when.
okay.
Yeah, when the
Yeah, I
gets
mean-
good,
I have.
it's time to go.
Yep, nothing happened.
I mean, my perspective wasn't. It wasn't nothing like how Paul said, but I definitely have done it. It just was a
This
moment.
shit wasn't all it was chalked up to be. I'm get you out of here. You done put my head up for weeks. This shit's trash.
They gonna
Oh,
kill
this
him.
is it.
They're gonna kill Paul.
Man, listen.
Yeah, it was
I've
back. I didn't know. It was back when I was young. Like, I think I might have been 20, 21. But like, yeah, I was in it for a while. I'm like, all right. So I was like,
Yeah, it's
I'm
getting
contemplating in my head. All right, so how should I end this?
here.
'Cause
Right.
I'm not going. And I wasn't super drunk or nothing. So I'm like, all right, this is kind of like low key trash. I'm like, all right. So like, did you guys ever like went into it like acting?
Yep.
Well, I've been in a movie before. I did some acting. This boy did some acting.
This guy.
I like arched my back.
Oh,
Yeah,
you was in the role.
Okay, so I'm not the only one.
Woo!
All right, cool.
Once you hit him with the woo,
No, I definitely.
No, I didn't hit him with, I didn't want
didn't?
to.
Okay, you didn't wanna do too much.
They might, yeah.
Okay.
I was like,
I didn't do all that, but I
Yeah.
did. I put on a little act. I wasn't in it. I wasn't into it. So, at the time,
usually for me,
so usually is the word he said. I want you to listen.
it's more like I have high hopes going in.
Wait, what?
I have high hopes going in.
Always.
Always. You always gotta
got
have. You have to. You have to have high hopes. You want to know why?
Gotta have the
keeps you going, baby. It keeps you going, right?
Well, I
And once
mean-
you hit that point, we be like, damn, it's about to be popping. It's about to be on and popping. And then like 5 minutes later, you like, waiting to pop. I'm good. I'm out of here. It happens like that, man.
Well, yeah, I faked the cramps.
Oh, you different.
Yeah, I had to fake a cramp.
That boy different.
Yep.
Well, wait.
My leg.
Nah,
Wait.
I've definitely,
Let me go stretch.
I've definitely faked it, but it was like it was nothing wrong with Shorty. It just was like wasn't really into it, and I didn't also want to hurt her feelings. So, you know, what I mean, I faked it for that reason. I just didn't want to hurt. The same way we don't want our spirit.
So how'd you fake it?
What do you mean?
How'd you give it
How
up?
do you have sex?
No, I'm saying, what was your fake? Like, what would you?
I had sex. Like, what do you mean? Like,
I mean, we
He
know you
wanted
had
your
sex.
reaction of
No,
how
I
you
wasn't-
faked it.
I'm
The
not-
one and only time this year you probably did have sex. We know what happened. What I'm saying is, how did you fake the orgasm?
I'm
Like,
gonna
what
say
it
it again.
what it sound like, boy?
Like I said,
Was it nasty? Was you giving? Was you into it? Was you just
I'm
like?
searching for a wife.
Was it more like a?
You're asking
was
for
like
a lot.
Not a single person. I had sex. It was what you do in sex.
We know you had sex start out. I know that, nigga. When it came down to the getting good, what did you do to get up off the joint?
So are you asking me to give you
How'd you end
details?
it?
Yeah, how'd you end it? Like, what?
So you want to know what another man did in another
Oh,
bedroom?
we having a I'm comfortable with my sexuality.
I'm
okay.
very comfortable with my sexuality.
I'm okay with that.
Okay, so out
So
of
I just want to know how
respect,
you was giving. Oh, you want me, I respect your personal.
no, it has nothing to do with my respect my person. I just respect the other person and I don't go into details.
Oh, gotcha.
yeah, it's a difference. See, when you,
Because they might hear and be like, damn, that was me that nigga did that.
I mean, yeah, it was an experience. So somebody's gonna identify that I probably was with them when it happened.
Got you.
But out of respect, because I
Yeah.
respect black women,
Yeah.
won't do that.
Oh, we know it's a black woman now.
I mean, I don't.
That we know.
Okay, 90%.
Fact.
90% of anybody I've been involved with has been pretty much black.
So the other 10, I just want to ask.
There's nothing.
Caucasian or?
I never said that I did it multiple times.
Yo,
Oh, okay.
Paul, you gotta stop.
All right. This is my niche right here. This is where I'm at. I like this.
He's looking for somebody to be in the group.
But see, look, back when I was doing my faking, I was back in my F-boy days.
Gotcha.
So, yeah, I was out
We all
here.
got toxic moments.
Back when I was being real freaky deaky pastor, what was it?
Oh.
Deacon.
Nasty D.
Nasty.
Nasty.
Nasty deacon.
Back in my nasty deacon.
Well,
days.
that was just 2 years ago.
Okay, like
I
I,
was gonna
said, it was in the
say.
past. Okay,
okay.
why didn't you want to accept it when I said it? Okay.
My fault. I'm sorry.
God.
That boy done took up an offering and went in the back and started counting money. We didn't see that a couple Sundays. We didn't see that boy doing a couple
I had
Sundays.
to- I had to pay my dues.
I think we all had toxic moments. It's a rare moment that you don't run into. Like we all was young, so we all had toxic moments.
Teacher tried.
Have you ever gotten to a point where there's just like a dead zone during, it's just like,
Dead zone.
yeah, you get into a groove and there's just like very repetitive
What?
Of what?
sex.
Paul, I
What do you
don't-
mean?
Paul, you're about
Okay,
to.
we'll end the conversation. 'Cause
no,
Darnell-
I mean you could talk. We're all trying to figure out what you're talking about, but I'm.
No, this is like, you in the groove and you about, 10, 15 minutes in maybe. And there's just no fireworks, no sparks.
You're saying that have we slept with somebody and the chemistry wasn't there?
Yeah.
Why did you just say that?
Who hasn't?
I mean, I'm just saying, like, what is your go-to?
Paul sucks. What do you mean?
I've faked the phone calls before
Oh, to get out of it?
to get out of it, yeah.
Oh, I said I faked the cramp.
Well, that was more like a faking the orgasm. I'm talking about, like, let's say you in there, you know what I mean? It's just like,
Are you finish and leave, or are you like in and it's just not?
sometimes.
I gotta use the bathroom.
Okay. Because sometimes they want you to hang around at the end. And it's just like, I'm not
I'm
here
done.
All right, hold on.
So
So
I would say you should be upfront and let them know what this is for.
Gotcha.
Like,
now my question is this though: are we talking about after you finish, or are we talking
After,
about
you
in
can
the
be,
mid?
you can be in the midst, you could be after. Have you had a
there's-
time when
because
you were,
there's two different situations. In the mid, I
Yeah.
don't know.
He
After
was
there's
just
a whole
saying
different
to
situation.
get out of it.
to get out of it?
I mean, back in my running wild 20 days, man, I text one of my folks to tell them to hit my phone.
Oh man, that's the best. I love it.
But I mean, I was young. So anybody that's listening, I was young.
Meaning it wasn't you the last couple months.
No, just mean in general. general. It's not about anybody in the last couple months. It's just in general.
This
All right, so it happened when you
Because
was
I'm
young.
30-something years old, so I'm not 20-something. So
You're not doing the same thing you used to.
exactly.
He said that already.
So I moved
Paul,
different.
you is
Hey,
throwing
man.
them shots
love it, I
out
love it,
today,
I
bro.
love it,
Paul just like to be toxic. He want everybody to be in his
Nah,
bag.
nah, but listen, I got another.
Paul
I got
like
another,
ruffle your feathers.
He
I
ain't
got
bother
another
me.
topic here, baby.
Paul should stop. I take people's girls. I stopped doing it, but I still got
Mr.
that.
February was out here
I
heavy.
still got the
yo.
power. I stopped doing it.
Yeah. Well, when I say that's the funniest line I ever heard.
He's funny until it's you.
I didn't heard that line for about 15 years now.
It's
I had
funny
about
until
a
it's you.
strand of 5 females, and all of them keep coming back, baby.
It's funny until it's you.
I don't think any of them have made the call.
When you sit,
Darnell, I hate it over there.
I ain't even try.
Well,
First
now
of
I
all,
need you
I ain't
to
gonna bring
hold
up a name because he was already
Please.
worried at one point. So I don't know why he playing with.
Don't, please don't. I wasn't.
You sitting
I'm
there
never
like, oh God.
never But
Oh.
so while we're in the spirit of love,
Would you say Chris Brown?
I hate it over there. Yeah, you funny.
do you feel like you can have a soul tie to someone other than your significant other?
You're so tired every time you sleep with somebody.
Let's wake up and not be so.
You asked him a question.
No, okay, but niggas didn't even ask. Like, yo, explain that.
What do you
shit, like.
mean? You should have
Nigga,
went
a
into
soul
it.
tie.
let's
So I'm not
act-
talking
Paul,
about like having
explain
sex.
that for us,
Thank you.
Why do we have to say that when you know what we're
Jesus,
gonna go
this
to?
nigga like he
the
about to go
soul tie?
fly a plane. He just want to
What
keep
did,
talking
all right,
shit.
so give me 1 second. Hold on.
No.
What did you think, June, when you heard soul tie?
No, because you be on some other stuff sometimes.
I
One
know,
minute,
it be
no,
wild.
listen. 1 minute you want to explain, and the next
yeah,
minute
yeah.
you want it to be a puzzle.
My point.
Okay,
Okay.
Well, please explain, Paul.
I will explain.
Yeah, I will appreciate it.
So soul tie doesn't necessarily mean popping the pussy.
Okay.
A soul tie could be someone who you feel just a strong connection to, like a soul tie. Like it could be a parent, it could be like a friend.
I think
I got a homegirl.
I think we
Go
got
ahead.
because they not gonna correct it. That don't sound like no soul tie.
What was it? What would it be then?
It damn sure ain't no soul tie.
Sounds like just a friendship.
Yeah, or like you just fell for
The
something.
question is, what would
Hold on.
have you soul
Hold
tied?
on. From what I've always heard of soul tie is more, sexual.
See,
A sexual tie.
I've never heard nobody say soul tie is from spending time and talking and being around a person every day.
well, okay. I feel like there's a difference because you have soul ties and then you have soul mates.
Right.
So I think
That's
soul
what I feel like
tie,
you're getting at.
I feel like soul tie could be with anybody.
Yeah.
It could be a friend, parent.
Right. And that's more I was saying, like you feel like more
you said soul tie?
emotionally, yeah.
Yeah, I don't,
You can be emotionally connected
What was
to
the
someone.
other one you said?
Soulmate.
Soulmate.
A
I don't know what
Soulmate to me
soul
is
tie is.
That
more
was
of
two
a
different things.
Yo, the
Yeah, I
street,
said soul tie. though. I didn't say soulmate.
streets gonna
Did
tell
I?
you soul tie different.
Is
I'm
this the
telling
same
you
as like dick whip
No.
that. See, that's what I'm saying.
Like-
or
That was
pussy whip? Because I'm trying to
Emphasis on that
understand.
dick
like,
whip.
Like
Because soul tie is
soul tie
different,
is
like-
like
To me, it's a soul tie. Like, okay,
No.
Pete, I can have a best friend. Like, yo, she my rock. Like, she my everything. But,
But are
like,
you
we
fucking
we
your
not
best friend?
fucking, and we like we
not
just
a
really
soul
really
tie.
close. That
So-
we might have soul ties.
That's like
we
soulmate vibes.
Be like, damn, where you been all my life? Type shit.
so
Like,
they
you feel
say
me?
soul ties.
Okay,
Oh, go ahead.
I got the definitions.
Go, dude.
All right. Inexplicable power, emotional bond to another person, the knitting together of two souls that refers to a spiritual connection between them.
Okay.
So
for
yeah,
soul ties?
Yeah,
That's
soul
what soul.
ties.
Now, what were we about to say, bro?
Nah, you got it. We're good. Okay.
What was you about to say though?
Nah, man, we're good.
Where was you
good.
getting it at?
Huh?
Where were you getting your definition at?
I'm trying
Oh,
to tell
I
you,
mean, I just know,
We know
with
you
a
have
lot
books.
of people
streets will say something different.
go to soul ties for they believe soul ties. That was pause. Soul ties is when you hook up with somebody, you end up tying your souls with them so then
Sexually.
No. See,
I believe
see,
it's possible that you can
See.
soul
I was
trying not
tie
to
with
get too
somebody
deep in
that
it.
way.
See, you ain't understand when it says soul tie. That's not a physical tie.
I didn't say it was. I was just
Yeah,
asking.
but you
a
added
general
sex
question.
in there. That
Well,
So wait,
because
doesn't
that was
make it a
that was
soul
I'm just
tie.
saying like
Well,
in that
I don't
instance.
think he added sex.
I didn't
Yeah,
add sex.
that's
No,
what
it was real.
he said.
That was Darnell.
I'm just telling you. This
Yeah, that's Darnell that's pushing the soul
Wait,
tie.
all right. So what was your original question? Because now I'm lost.
Okay. Original question is it possible to have a soul tie to someone other than your
Off of the
significant
off
other?
of the definition that he
Definition.
gave.
When you say
Yes.
soul tie, we're talking just nothing physical.
No, I wasn't talking
It's
physical with the question.
Literally just,
It's
yo,
just-
I'm connected to you.
Yeah,
in a
like
way.
literally the statement would be, damn, where have you been all my life? So I felt like I know you my whole life. Like you can meet someone or you can have someone in your family, you'd be like, damn, like, yo, you understand me. Like you here with me.
So
bro.
you're asking, can you have that connection with someone other than your
Do you think it's
significant
possible?
other?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Like, I say what? Like back in the day, I would say. Not. I don't know. It's kind of weird, but like, me and my two cousins.
Yeah.
Like we were always around each other, and like we knew how we operate,
Right.
like, each other. So
Right.
like, I can feel like those were like.
Soul ties.
Yeah, it could be like soul ties.
Like y'all don't
That's
have
how I
to,
think about
y'all
it.
don't have
Like,
to
either
say
you're-
much to get
No.
stuff done.
Yeah, like
Nah.
if you're around somebody for a certain period of time or an extended period of time, you automatically, not automatically, like, you become in a way emotionally connected to them. Like when they hurt, you hurt. Like when they going through something,
You feel for 'em.
you fucked up. I feel like it's possible.
But
now,
you gotta
we
be
talking-
careful.
You do, because soul ties bring about a whole lot of other things that, you know what I mean, you unravel
Physical.
somebody's. Yeah, when you get physical with it, then it's like, no,
Well,
act
some
like
people
that
can
would
be
be soul
so-
tie. That'd be
Some
soul
people,
mate.
that'd be dick whipping, as you said.
because some people become soul suckers.
That is.
Yo, he is wild.
I'm
Nah,
just
he's
being
speaking
real.
facts, though.
Because some people will
Yeah.
suck the life out of you, yo.
Yeah, that's
Suck
a
all your
fact.
energy out of you.
That's
and
not a
you,
moocher.
I give.
You can them
That's the
people.
mo- that's
some
a
people.
soul mooch.
Some people are
Soul moocher.
soul.
different types of moochers,
I mean, we covered the mooch.
but it gains in their own. In their own, like they gain in their own personal.
yeah,
It's like a selfish kind of mood.
yeah. I was. It was. Man, I was just thinking about.
But
it.
yeah, you was confusing me a tad bit.
Well, of course, if
The way you started that off, it sounded
Listen, I'm-
like a mixture of like
Yeah.
physical.
No, we never really
and
actually got your view on spiritual.
Listen, I don't give my soul to nobody. That's why I'm still single.
But you gotta be careful who you lay with, though.
This thing's too woke for me.
It's
today,
not woke.
bruh.
I mean,
You gotta be careful
my
who
name's
you lay
Mr.
with.
February.
That
I'm
is
a
a
Pisces.
fact. You
Like
gotta be careful.
you can't. Don't ask me a question if you don't want my answer.
Of course.
So don't stop crying about me
No,
being
no,
woke.
we love your answer.
I'm woke 24/7. That's me.
course.
So you either accept it or not.
Oh, well, we accept
you want the other? You want the opposite of that?
accept
Ask this nigga. That's the yin. I'm the yin. He the yang.
Gotcha.
There you go.
Gotcha. We appreciate it.
Christ.
I think you should ask,
Yeah.
bro. If
Wish we didn't get our answers in parables. I just want a straightforward answer.
What did I just answer this
you'll
nigga with?
never get a straightforward
Of
answer all the
course, like
time.
damn, nigga.
No, that's the. But see, that's
How
the
old
wrong,
are you? Oh, I'm thinking about
That's the
15
wrong
months
question.
and about
See,
35
here's the
days.
thing that irritates me.
27 hours.
Here's the thing that
and
irritates
3
me.
minutes.
Here's the thing that irritates me with niggas. Don't ask a nigga a question and don't like what the nigga's answer is. I'm not you, nigga. I don't be out here moving off the bra. I'm LeBron James level.
Wait,
nigga.
wait,
You a
wait. I
rookie
don't be
in
out
there.
here. What?
I'm not you, nigga.
No. What was the statement you made after that? I don't be out here moving
off the radar crazy.
off
Like,
the radar.
Yeah, I don't be out here moving recklessly. That's basically what I'm saying.
Gotcha.
Like, nah, I'm not you.
So because
when you ask
because
me a
I
question,
move off the radar, that means
No,
I'm
no,
moving
no.
recklessly.
No, take the off the radar out.
Or I'm moving recklessly
You
because
moving
I'm not
recklessly.
moving how you move.
nigga, you could never move how I move.
No, I would never. But
Yeah,
that doesn't
so
make
then
me
there's
reckless.
no problem.
That's a personal
Just-
opinion.
no.
Once again,
You're-
we are being
you're
filled
crying
with personal
about
opinions.
my
I'm not crying.
answer.
I'm creating content for the show.
It's no
not
content.
crying.
If you ask me a question,
Yeah.
I give you an answer.
So I'm
what is
creating
so
content.
tied
I'm
to
not
you?
crying about
I'm not in a relationship. I'm
difference
gonna look
if I was
directly at
crying.
the camera.
Yeah.
I'm not in a relationship. So here's what I don't give. I don't give my soul to nobody. That's why I'm not in a relationship. And when I find the right person, they're gonna have everything: my mind, my body, and my soul. Simple as that. I got a 12-year-old daughter. I point this out so we can make this very clear. Every time you ask me a relationship, I'm gonna give you where I'm at in my process.
This was never about a relationship.
It
just to
doesn't
throw this out
matter.
there. But go ahead.
Relationship,
Yeah.
non-relationship, soul, any of that. I'm not in a relationship or with anybody, so there's no soul there to give.
soul tie is a relationship, bro.
Yeah, don't tell him
It
that.
is a relationship, but
So
I'm
how-
not talking about a relationship
so
with
how am I giving
solely
my
a
soul?
woman.
Am I with
We're
anybody?
talking about
You did
relationship.
say that.
No, I didn't. I asked, could
No,
it be
you
with a?
did-
I did not say that.
I'm confirming you did say what you just said.
I'm confirming that I did not say that. I said a soul tie could be with a relationship with
I
a
have no
person
soul tie to
other
nobody.
than a significant other. That was the question.
saying
I have no
I'm
soul
saying you were
tie to
correct.
nobody.
Oh,
Period.
I didn't ask you simply about.
Technically, you do
I
though,
don't.
don't you?
No.
with your daughter, your brother?
It's my daughter. It's my blood. It ain't about no. It's my blood. It's in me. With me.
But that's your soul.
No, it's not my soul. It don't have nothing to do with my soul. I can go do some crazy shit and we not, and then beat off the wall. I could disown. I got family that if we're gonna go off of soul tie. I got history with. They got a whole.
You got soul tie with all of us.
I don't consider that soul tie
What?
Why?
because that's not. I don't have my soul. Don't got nothing to do with my relationship with y'all. My bond to y'all.
We got a spiritual bond.
I don't know if we got a spiritual bond.
Me and you.
Like we have a connection, but I don't think it has to do with our spirits.
Okay.
He's hurt.
No, it's not to be hurt. Like it don't have nothing to do with
Rel felt it.
it don't have nothing to do.
Oh, okay.
It don't have nothing to do with my spirit as far as our connection.
Oh, so you really guarded.
No,
Yeah,
I'm not.
no, that's- I
I'm not
respect it,
guarded
though.
though.
No,
It's
that's
just
what
that
it
I
sounds
don't
like.
have nothing to do with me tying my soul to nothing. What is that? What is our relationship got to do with me tying my soul?
Oh, he's devastated over there.
I'm not
No,
devastated.
it's
No,
not-
I'm
it's my-
just trying to understand what he's trying to say
Oh,
at the moment.
yeah.
No, I feel
My
like
cousin.
I honestly respect where he coming from. Because
There's
basically
no
what Darnell
time.
is saying is like, bro, like no matter where it comes from, no matter how it's being laid down, like I'm not putting my soul in it until I get to that point where I'm loving you and you loving me, basically.
It don't have nothing to do with y'all my brothers, and y'all the same way Rel my brother. Like, no, don't got nothing to do with my soul. That's my brother. Like, yeah, he got me
Said,
thinking.
my soul is my soul.
my
No, but it
soul,
don't
like,
have nothing.
share
It
it.
don't have nothing because I'm not.
My
Here's the
soul.
thing, though. I don't go all the way into my deepest intimate, or not even intimate, my deepest thoughts or
You
whatever
can be
I'm
intimate
going
with
through.
us. Well, not like that.
Yeah,
like
but I
with your
told y'all
feelings.
when I go through stuff, but I don't tell you everything. Like y'all couldn't tell me what I go through right now or what I'm dealing with right now as far as my personal thoughts. Not like the stuff we put on the level. So y'all don't know if I break down, if I'm not breaking down, if I'm cool, if I'm not. Y'all know what the nighttime conversations is with myself. Y'all don't know any. So it don't have nothing to do with myself. Now it doesn't mean that y'all not my inner circle. Y'all definitely that. Y'all my inner circle. My brother's my brother. But I can never tell you what his deep thoughts is. I can never tell you whatever that. So our soul ain't got nothing to do with that. I
got
like,
you.
to me, that I don't have no tie to soul in that. But it doesn't mean like y'all on my outside. Just we ain't soul tied. Like that's for me. That's more.
you're-
After
So
today,
you
I
are
don't
kind-
feel as more as connected to you as I used to.
I mean, no, we're connected.
So you are kind of guarded then.
I'm not guarding or nothing. I just don't have. That don't have nothing to do with my soul. That don't have nothing to do with like that's just
What-
for me. For me to tie my
Technically,
soul.
yes, because
I feel like it
you
do though.
don't-
You're guarding your soul until you get to that point where you feel like you can.
What is my-
say? I have a soulmate.
what
Would
is
you
my
ever
re-
call your woman your soulmate?
But why would I call y'all my soulmate?
No, I'm saying
That's-
no. We're not saying
soulmate.
But hear what
See-
I'm
see,
saying.
There's a difference though.
You're saying I'm tying my soul. So what am I tying my soul to y'all about?
it's not so literal though.
I'm just asking a question. We having a discussion.
I gave
What's
you
the difference?
the answer is you can have a soul tie to other than your significant other.
Correct. So what am I tying my soul to y'all with? Because
But
It's an emotional
answered
connection.
though.
That gives you a
what I
soul
said-
tie, an emotional
What I just
connection.
said that technically you are guarded, so you don't really.
I'm not.
We're not soul tied in that way.
I'm
See what
not
saying?
guarded. I just don't look in the perspective of the soul
still-
tie. I'm completely open. I'm just telling you that.
You
No,
ain't
you're
that
not-
open.
you're not open.
You're
That's
not that open.
That's not true.
If you were that open,
I can
you
call.
would be open.
I can call two
to
people right
say-
now and tell you differently. I can call two people right now and tell you very differently.
Are you so tied to them?
But that means you have a
No.
different
That has
relationship
nothing to
them,
do with my
though.
soul. That has nothing to do with my soul.
Why is it?
Because what am I tying my soul to y'all for? What am I tying my soul to Rel with?
I think he needs to hear the definition of soul tie again.
What am I tying my soul to?
Because it's
with
not
it?
so literal.
you're
I
funny,
think,
dude.
and I'm not saying you're wrong, but I think the way that you're perceiving it is more in a literal
Because
term.
the definition of soul tie actually ties into the relationships that you have friendship wise with other people.
I don't put that as my soul tie.
But that's
I mean,
that's the
that's-
definition.
But that's
of
what
soul
that
tie.
is. But what I'm
Not for
saying
me.
is, you might have a soul tie with those two other people that you said because you show yourself different to them instead of to others.
I mean, I
See what
show-
I'm saying?
I show
so
myself-
that might be.
Self at the same level. I show myself at the same level. Everybody in my inner circle. It just ain't. It don't go deeper than that. It's just a certain level that everybody gets, and that's that. Like, it don't have nothing to do with my soul. Like, I'm not tying my soul. It don't. But it don't mean that I'm not close with anybody. Just ain't nothing to tie my soul to that.
I can agree to disagree.
I mean, that's fine.
No, what I'm saying is I can understand where you're
Yeah,
coming
like
from.
it's not holding back. It's not like, oh, I don't need them to know this or I don't need that.
Yeah.
It's just one of them things. Like, it ain't my soul. Like, yo, the moment to me, soul ties when you feel you can say whatever. Not nothing. I mean, whatever.
Unconditional almost.
Period. Rel don't tell me everything he think. I know the stuff he been through. I know what he overcame. I know what battles he battled. He know what I battled. He know what I've overcame. But tell me everything. I don't know everything on my own brother's mind. So how we not tied in souls in that? It doesn't mean
I wouldn't say you have to. It has to be literally everything, but I think on a majority, if you feel his pain, his hurt, and you guys been through a lot, that's soul. That's your soul.
If I don't feel to tell everything, then I don't see how we tie in souls. If we can't have the full everything and all vote out on the table, I don't understand tying soul. I feel like when you really tying to somebody, you putting it all out there. It ain't nothing to hide in it.
Do you have a soul tie with your daughter?
I mean, this is my daughter. Like I don't know how to answer that. Like it's mine. She me.
A part of your soul is in her.
Facts.
She is a part of you.
She is definitely a part of me. 100%
So
a part of me.
technically, as in a definition, she will be. You will have a soul tie to your daughter.
I mean, I don't count that as soul tie, but that's my blood.
Because you can. There's people who have kids and don't see them at all. Disown them, got rid of them. They're even though that's their blood, but they don't have that connection.
Yeah. I mean,
so that's what I'm saying. Like I feel like I don't know. I feel like
You are a guarded individual.
You do guard a little
there's
bit.
nothing I'm guarded.
But I feel like
I'm completely open.
there's a difference of being
You don't like people.
open.
I don't like people, but
So
I don't have
you're
nothing to
not
do with
that
guarded.
open.
He don't like people, so there's nothing being guarded. Like it's just, I don't like people. Like people's energy be off.
But if you
Dark,
don't like people, you
Rel's
guard
more
yourself
free
from
spirited
being-
than you are.
That's false. I'm the people person. What do you mean? I just don't like people. I excel at people. You can put me in any group, it don't matter. I'm rock out. Bring me anywhere you want. I'm gonna rock out. Like
Yeah, because you know how to adapt. You know how to talk
like,
to people. You know how to communicate.
It's not even adapting. I'm a sociable person, but that don't mean that I like people. You could be very sociable.
Well, you were very clear
You
about
can be
that.
you can be sociable and guarded.
Yeah, but I don't have nothing to be guarded for.
Yeah, you do. You got a lot to be guarded for.
What am I guarding about?
You do not let everybody into your space
Why would I let everybody? in
because
my
you're a guarded person.
No, I'm not guarded. Yo, everybody not gonna make
You
it.
got a wall up
Energy
for,
match-
for a certain amount of stuff.
I don't have a wall for nothing.
Okay, you don't have a
I'm
wall.
telling
You're
you, I don't
not a
have a wall.
guarded
Paul, hit
person.
the-
I
oh, yeah.
apologize for calling you a guarded person.
No, I mean,
I
it
feel like
doesn't
I gotta
it doesn't
apologize.
bother
I
me.
feel like everybody has guards. in
I have a
certain
wall.
way and
I am
certain
guarded.
walls.
I have to stay guarded.
And I respect that. I don't have a guard. There's nothing to guard. And what I know is that my energy gonna match with the right energy. And if it's not the right energy, it's just not gonna get there.
But
So
you're
this-
not. But you don't give your you don't give your full energy to everyone. Correct.
No, I give who I am. I know my principal cardinals is my truth, my power, and my worth.
Right. I understand that. But like,
So
I just feel like you're not understanding the difference.
I give everybody the same energy.
Energy and guard is totally different. You can give energy, but
have
that doesn't
nothing
mean
to-
you letting them in.
I have nothing. If the energy clicks, it naturally goes in. If the energy doesn't click, we don't go nowhere.
Right.
So
But what I'm
there's
saying
nothing.
is, but what I'm saying is, you don't give your. I would say not everybody, 100%. Not everybody gives their full self.
No.
At the beginning.
That's everybody
So
else. I give me. I'm me. My power, my truth, and my worth. I know all of them.
But you don't give everybody that.
I give my power, my truth, and my worth. Meaning that when we interact, whether it's friendship, relationship, it doesn't matter. The moment that I feel like you not treat me to what my worth is, I'm out. The moment that I feel like you putting certain narratives to it and I can't identify what my truth is, if I can't stand on what my truth is, I'm out. My power is to know the ability that I can come into a room and I can, with a snap, switch it up. And I can make everybody else be uncomfortable, but I can stay comfortable in it.
That's
even though it's-
confidence.
No.
Yes.
My power is knowing that if somebody comes in here and wants to turn up, that I can turn up to the point that the whole room feels uncomfortable.
But in order to think like that and feel like that, you have to have the
a level of
confidence
confidence.
in order to accomplish
Listen,
that.
if-
No,
that,
but no, that's
mind,
good though. That means
thought
you
process.
are
I
at
mean,
that level
I just
of
think that-
conscious and confident.
I mean, I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying that's just off of experience. There was a point in time where I didn't have those things.
Right.
Right.
So
Where you didn't have confidence and stuff.
no, I always had confidence. Like I'm me. Like then I just was a point in time I
Well, you
ain't know
didn't
my,
always have that much power.
Yeah, I mean, there was a point I ain't have my power. There's a point I ain't know my truth. There's a point I ain't know my worth. Don't have nothing to do with my confidence.
Right, right.
My confidence
Yeah, it
stay up there.
does.
No.
Well,
No. It just mean that I ain't know what my worth is, so I allow people to treat me a certain type of way.
yeah,
that
because you can
shouldn't
be
treated.
confident and not know those things.
Yeah.
Because like before me and Darnell, before we had that conversation on FaceTime and we was going through it, and Darnell was like, "Yo, you gotta know, you know what I mean? Here's the Cardinal."
Yeah.
I was like, "Dang, like that
But
is
you got to get aside of yourself and build more confidence
facts,
enough
facts
to take the next
to
level.
take on that initiative.
Yeah, to
correct.
take that
is
next
correct.
step.
That is
Yeah,
correct.
but that don't mean necessarily that you don't have confidence. It just means that you
No,
have to
you're
go back.
lacking confidence.
No.
You still have it, but you don't have enough.
It means that you just didn't pay attention to. Everybody don't have cardinal principles. So first, you got to either pay attention enough to figure out if you need cardinal principles or not. For me, I was in certain relationships where I wasn't getting treated my worth. I was going through certain things that I didn't get treated the way I should get treated. When you talk to people and they speak of me, people that know me, people that work with me, people that deal with me, you hear good things. But I wasn't getting treated to the things that you hear. It wasn't in a relationship. My truth would be somebody say certain things and I feel the need to gotta go argue with it. I feel the need I don't care what you say about me now. That's why nobody hearing you. I don't care what narrative is. I know the truth. Cool. My power, right? My power was the weakest part. It didn't mean I didn't have the confidence. I was confident as hell. But my power just meant that I ain't have the ability to control it. So when people do certain things, I give a reaction when I shouldn't have gave a reaction. Or people say a certain thing, I turn up when I shouldn't even turn up. My homie Q always tell me, yo, you ain't always got to turn up this way. You could dial it back.
yeah.
So you see how I'm like, I'm loud right now, but when I dial
You
it
can
back,
dial it
like
back.
I can still turn up and be in this tone right here.
Right, right.
All right, or I can look at you and let you go ahead and get it off, and you might think you got it off, and that was just me knowing that if I make it uncomfortable in here, it's gonna be a different feeling. And I've sat in a room where it's like, all right, this dude, yo, he went off. Like, I don't know if we can get back to where we was. The relationship, it looks different. No, now I don't even allow you to get that. So it's just me learning from the lesson that I had. You gotta fall before you get up. And that's all that is. I fell, I got up, so I'm in there. There's no confident issue. I was always confident, but yeah, you do gotta build it. And all I did was build it.
But you had to regain power.
Yeah, you have to. Because if you're not, the moment somebody come in the room and they can get a reaction out of you, or somebody come in the room and be able to pull you with a string, regardless, whether it's good, bad, it doesn't
As
matter.
they say, still your joy.
Yeah, you lost your power.
And that person now has
So
the power over.
yeah, because now you allowed them to affect your emotions, which
you
is
know-
why I told him that.
Yeah, and that's a good topic right there. Not to digress.
No,
but
you're good. We balling
to
right now.
allow someone to have that much control over you, you are basically giving them that power.
Right.
Because like I catch myself sometimes with friends, family, coworkers and
Yeah.
stuff. I'd be like, dang, like that pissed me off. Like I wanna tell them like how I feel, but then at the end of the day, it's like if I allowed you to make me that mad and to start like twitching and jittering and steering my car crazy,
Yeah.
you done got control of me. You don't even know
Know
me.
me.
You don't even know it, and you have the control over me right now. Like I'm sitting here going crazy. You know what I mean? So having that control, which goes back to those cardinal rules,
Power, truth, and worth.
is a beautiful thing to indulge in. But no, I like everybody's different view on
Yeah,
that.
no,
You know
I'm
what I
not.
mean?
I'm,
Like,
I'm not knocking any. I think this is a great conversation. It's probably the best conversation we had on the pod. Honestly.
yeah, man, it's great. It's great.
That's just how I move with it. Like, but soul tie, I hear what y'all saying, so I don't want you to think I'm not hearing y'all. I hear y'all. But there was a moment in time me and Rel got into it. So technically, if we soul tie, how that work? Because there's a moment in time when me and my brother got into it where, the system we come from as family.
Good brother, I gotta stop you. I love you to death. I just want to let you know that they have reported that Joel Embiid is out indefinitely.
Dang.
Okay, I ain't see it yet.
I figured I wanted to be
Yeah,
the
I'll
first to
check
break
it
the
out.
news. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I ain't worried. Go ahead. But you stop in the middle of when I was.
Yeah, because I know that's your boy. I know.
Yeah, but like my whole team. But like
sorry.
again, I'll go do my research.
yeah.
I gotta see what the Philly chats.
But yeah, dive in, man. Dive in, tap in.
But no, there's a point in time. Me and my brother, where we come from a dysfunctional family, so there's certain energies and entities that's in the
But
the
if
dysfunction.
you, I see where you're going with it, and this is where I say you guys soul tie, because if you guys didn't have soul tie,
It would be
this
done and
relationship
shattered.
would be done.
It would be done.
No, the relationship was done because of what mom did.
Yeah, because
But it still had to. It still had to involve you
She
two
helped
too.
in the soul tie.
She helped.
But it wasn't that it involved us. It was that we just understood what the assignment was out of her. She beat that situation out like it's not gonna happen.
But but what I'm saying is, it still ultimately end up with just you two, because if y'all didn't have that soul tie, it wouldn't work.
It wouldn't work. And not to discredit what was embedded in you all, but like
Yeah.
it would take you all now to continue to carry the man.
Well, no, I mean, this was more when we were younger, so nothing now. Like, losing mom, we didn't have no choice. There's no choice in this.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, actually, there is a choice because
there
you could have
is.
gone the other way.
Nah, there was in the situation we had, it just was no choice for anything. It was
Right.
only one road.
But what I'm saying is, I've seen others where it went the other way, where it could have been where you guys are at now, but others went the opposite direction. See
If
what
it
I'm
wasn't
saying?
for that soul
So,
tie,
that's what I'm saying. I feel like
that soul
don't-
tie
I
that was
mean,
created
it's-
by mom. If it
I don't-
wasn't
Right.
created by her, then
Integrated
you wouldn't
with
have
each
that
other.
mentality that you have that there was no option.
I don't feel like that was created. I mean, for
You just said it was created.
It's funny
Nah,
because
yeah,
I think
when we were
it's funny
younger in the
'cause-
situation we had,
okay.
not for when we lost mom, there's
was
no
no
other
creating,
choice.
it was already
It didn't
there.
matter. He ain't know where he was at. I ain't know where I was at. It didn't matter. We was just in.
Y'all know y'all needed
but
each
y'all,
other to
you
a
already
certain
knew y'all
extent.
needed each other, and it was there because it's soul tie. That's what I'm saying. That's
I wouldn't
what I'm saying.
necessarily say that.
We say it's a soul tie because I personally feel that you guys have a soul tie with y'all family, as in y'all four.
Yes.
Like y'all have a
Spiritually.
spiritually bond that can't be broken and would never be
Facts.
broken. So that's why you have that mentality that no, we didn't have an option. Like other families might have an option of, oh well, I'm gonna do this since mom is going. You can go
Yeah.
ahead and do what you
Right,
want to
right,
do that
right.
way.
Yeah.
Like y'all didn't have that option because of that main foundation soul tie. Cause y'all can't nobody break y'all apart.
Facts.
Can't nobody say anything to y'all, and y'all ain't gonna defend each other.
I mean, yeah, nobody can say
and
anything.
the way y'all move, like y'all integrated, y'all moved.
You are your brother's keeper. Like,
Facts.
that phrase.
That's a
is-
soul tie.
is
That's
you
why
all.
we say soul tie.
I mean,
Because that's basically the definition of
yeah,
soul tie.
I'm not knocking anything y'all saying. The way we move is just because of just how life just presented certain things. Just you got to know when. There's just certain situations. Certain situations where I'm the oldest, and when I say something, the oldest says something. There's certain situations where Rel say things, and you know what I mean. He be. Nah, it's a fact. It's a fact. It's certain situations.
Talk to you like that?
Nah, but that's the thing. It ain't even a talk.
But
Like,
nah, I
it's
respect,
just
yeah.
one of them things. Like when it's something like when I'm stepping up and saying something, and it's the right thing, he not
I
gonna
was
say
about to
nothing.
say, and it's crazy, and it's probably at a time when you do say that, like not on no young boy stuff, but Rel's probably like, all right, bro, like
Nah,
it
he
is
don't-
what it is.
It ain't nothing said.
But like not
That's
said,
the
but
point.
like
He don't
that's
even-
the
and that's what I'm
the-
saying. Like I think we're like you're saying soul tie, but not saying it is where like Rel doesn't even need to say anything. You don't even need to say that, but y'all both understand it.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's soul tie.
Words don't need to be said
I
for
mean-
actions to take place.
Maybe I don't know if I look at it that way, but I see what y'all. I do see the
I'm
point y'all
saying
saying.
you might not look at it
Yeah,
like that.
I
but
see
that,
I definitely see the point y'all saying.
That's how we look at it
Yeah,
because
I get that.
you don't need to say anything sometimes. He doesn't need to say anything times, but y'all know what y'all both thinking and know what to do and know what the task is. So that's soul tie to me.
Yeah, nah. For me, I don't necessarily call it soul tie, but I understand where y'all
How
y'all
it can
point.
be called a
yeah,
soul tie.
yeah, I understand all that. So in this discussion, just for whoever's
Hey
watching,
guys, we got it through them.
no, I mean it was never.
Even though
It
Juice
was
still
never.
hurt.
Nah, because see, when you say that, make a narrative like I don't know what y'all. I know what y'all talking about,
But
but
you just be in denial.
no, it's not in denial. It's like we just is a discussion.
You just see it in a different
But we all
way.
have different things. Me and Rel take talkings to getting to know. Teacher takes talking. He calls talking as dating. Same thing, just different terms.
Yeah, because I definitely
Because
think
when
talking
we
is
had,
dating.
yeah,
You taking up my time, we're dating.
where me and Rel dating is we're in a relationship.
If I'm giving you any time of the day, we semi dating, okay?
And see, for
So
us, dating is a relationship.
that's not a relationship.
Yeah, see. So what TJ calls
See, dating to me is a relationship.
How's the relationship?
Because even a friendship is a relationship.
No, pause, wow.
nothing. To me, so we're saying
It's a-
dating
it's-
is not a
no,
relationship.
No, it's the same.
To me, I say dating is not a relationship because
It's the beginning stage before relationship.
I'm not with that person.
I was your friend.
And see, for
I can date
and
multiple
see-
people.
and see,
Am
for-
I in relationships?
And
No.
see, for us, that's talking. So it's the same thing, just different names.
I feel like you guys are both right, and like Darnell said, it's the same thing. You are just classifying
Like
it different.
different, and that's all I'm saying with the
I feel
soul tie
like
thing.
if I'm dating you, I'm not in a relationship with you because like we're just dating. We're just talking. Like, you see how I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
so
it's
you're
the-
saying what TJ's saying.
No, I'm saying the same thing. Like, it's just
No,
two
he
different
said-
ways of saying it. Like, if we're dating, we're talking.
No, he's
If
saying
we're
that-
talking-
I'm
we're
telling
dating.
you, talking is dating.
That's
So
the same
take
thing.
TJ's term. TJ takes dating as we're not in a committed relationship.
No, we're not.
Okay.
We're just getting to know each other.
Right.
I take talking as we're not in a committed relationship. We're just getting to know each other. Dating for me, and I believe Rel, last time we had a conversation, unless he changed that, was
So when you're dating, you're committed.
we're in a relationship. It's me and you. We're dating.
what if you date multiple people?
It
I
wouldn't be
don't
dating.
date multiple people. I talk to multiple people.
Well, they're speed dating.
Wait, didn't I say dating is
That's multiple
talking?
people.
I said dating.
I don't
is
know what
talking.
you said.
I said dating was talking.
So yeah, you're just like.
But if you're
with
dating,
TJ.
are you in a relationship?
No, because
No.
see, if we're
I'm not-
dating, we are literally. I can call you my partner or my boyfriend or my girlfriend.
If you're dating.
If we're dating, if we're talking, that means we're open to talking to other people.
But you could do that as dating too.
can do
And see,
that.
that's
Because-
No, see,
Yes,
because
and
if
how?
I'm,
And that's what I'm saying is that we're saying the same
that
thing, but we're
sounds
saying
dating
different
sounds.
things.
to you
Yeah, I
sounds
We're not
too
saying the same
casual.
thing.
No,
Nope.
dating
As
to
far
him
as-
sounds too casual.
As far as dating is not in a relationship
D-
because
for
you would have to have
you.
Why do you
for
think like that
for a lot of
dating?
people.
Yeah, but
Because
for,
if you're dating, I
Are
have
you
to have
sleeping
that
together?
You don't have to date anybody to sleep with anybody.
Because if you're talking, you can definitely be having relations.
yeah, but you could do the same thing and
You
talk.
can do that without talking.
You can do
though.
that
But you
without
just
talking.
hear him. He said dating. You ain't gonna be.
Yeah,
You ain't gonna be having
but
relations.
talking you.
I'm not.
You mean with multiple people?
Who?
You won't have relationships with multiple people? Ain't that what you
You
just
looking
said?
at you? No, I didn't say that.
What did Drew just
He
said?
said dating.
Right.
If
You
I'm,
don't have relations.
Yeah, right. Because for
I'm-
me talking, we get to know each other to see if this is either worth something or not. Now we're both open to talking to other people, so we don't have no obligation to each other. The moment that me and you confirm that we're dating, for me, dating is a relationship.
say I feel like the opposite. I feel like if I'm dating to get to know you, and then if I feel like okay, I want to be in a committed relationship, I'm going to have that talk
And this is why I said it's the same.
during
We're saying
dating time.
right. And see, this is why.
Not a. I don't want to call that relationship because then you can date
Dating
other
is
people.
talking to you.
Yeah,
Right. So it's the same thing, but his way is dating and ours is talking. That was my whole point.
But that's
with just
why
the
I
sometimes.
was going with it. Like, I feel like you guys are saying the same thing, but
It is.
using two different terms because your way is like, okay, this is stage one and then this stage, and it's the same thing with TJ. Only things are different is the dynamics. Because
It's just the name.
well, no, because
because TJ would be more apt to dating other people, but you all said when I'm dating, I'm not going around dating.
Right,
anybody
but
else.
when I say I'm talking to multiple people, it's the same thing as what he's describing for
It's
dating.
dating.
Yeah,
so it's
so
the
it is
same
different.
thing, just
It is
different names.
Okay, yeah, you're right. You're right.
Just different names.
But no, it's still different because
No,
then
it is
when you're-
different. It is
because
different.
when you're
It's not.
dating, because when you say you're dating, you're in a relationship.
yeah,
TJ's dating, and he's still talking.
I'm not in a
in the
relationship
talking
if I'm
stage,
dating.
basically, to, and where you would
So
be.
it's
at.
different.
right. So what I'm saying is his dating is our talking. Follow me.
I
So
understand that.
the dating for him and talking for me is the same thing. Where when we get to date, like for TJ, dating, and then he considers a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
To me, the dating is the relationship. Because if you run into somebody, you're like, yeah, oh yeah, we date.
We date, okay.
We're
We're
dating.
dating.
We're dating.
Which
We're
is
not-
we're in a
That's-
relationship.
That's a publicly dating.
I don't
I've
know
been
too
on
many-
dates
yeah,
with that one person so far.
I think that's where TJ gets his definition from because if you're going on a date, we're dating.
Yeah, that's
okay,
dating.
yeah, we're dating.
That's dating.
dating can also to some people mean, yo, we chilling on a constant
We
basis.
just
Well, no,
fucking.
then that's exclusive. Then you're in a relationship.
Right, but some people call that dating though.
Right.
Is what I'm saying. Like,
But that's probably to me that's wrong.
okay,
To me, I feel like that's a wrong.
that's a wrong like classification.
he
definition.
thinks
term,
we're using
definition.
it. We're definitely using it wrong in his eyes.
No, I can understand that.
No, I don't say my eyes. I mean, yeah, but
But
I
there's
feel
a
like
lot of
that's
people that
what it
probably
is.
feel like that.
Because
Yeah.
what's the
What are you going on a date? We
What's the
must
truth?
be dating if we're going on a date. That's how you look at it.
But not in a relationship.
Right.
Yeah,
Where
see,
if you
that's-
talk to a
that's how
lot
I
of
be like-
people, if you talk to a lot of people and they say we're talking, it's the same thing.
and then you hear people say we're talking to get to know each other.
Right.
Let me look this. Let me Google this.
Yeah, but Google's not gonna help because
No, we want to
Because
get the
people
definition
have
of
yeah,
turned
but
talking
Google's
into
not
a-
gonna help because if there's a bunch of people he know, or let's say a good amount of people that's like
been
him, think that,
urbanized.
Yeah.
and then because you got to remember times evolve. So if times evolve that we consider talking is dating in his term, it doesn't matter what Google say at that point.
Gotcha.
It's just gonna say Google gonna give you whatever definition they have on it.
Date is to go out
Right,
and mingle and at a dinner.
right.
Okay, so like dating is a stage of romantic relationships whereby two people meet socially at an aim of each
Relationship.
assessing others' suitability as a prospective partner in a future intimate relationship. So it's-
Future.
correct.
Future.
Yeah, but it also says that a relationship.
It did, but
It's
a
a-
relation.
it's-
You can have a relationship with anybody and not be in a relationship. Like I can have a relationship with a coworker. I can have a relationship
And
with
not
a
be
friend,
in a
and not be
intimate
in a
relationship.
intimate relationship. But then the later part of that said for future.
But you
Right.
could talk to anybody and not
Which
be
is
in
what
an
TJ
intimate
said, though.
In a
relationship.
friendship.
Exactly.
But you can talk to anybody and be
And
In a
dating.
relationship.
No,
Yeah.
not in a relationship.
Relationships can break down, okay? You
Yeah,
have a
but you
physical
would-
relationship, and you also have relationships with people who you call your soul ties.
Oh, so we go
Ah,
back
you
to the
bring
soul
back this
ties.
I'm just
Look,
saying.
I feel like Drew's
you
still
can
upset.
also have a relationship. Just physical energy.
yeah.
You can have a relationship with somebody nowadays
You got anything?
over FaceTime and Skype and all that type of stuff.
You got anything?
Nah, man. I'm good.
Yeah, he's energy out. It's been a long
He's
time.
tired.
Yeah, it's
Nah,
been-
man. I'm my people energy. I
Yeah,
spend. It's all spent
his
out.
energy.
Too many people touched you today, huh?
Yeah, he's
Nah,
he's
you know,
giving his energy
There's,
away.
there's a lot of
Too
people.
much
there's been
energy
a lot of
away.
people.
I forgot you all. You know what I mean? Rel's not really. Yeah,
it's a
okay. I
lot,
can
bro.
understand. I can understand.
Introvert. Yeah.
Introvert, yeah.
You start
You
using
know,
it.
by the way, I like the hoodie with the cargo pockets.
Ah,
That's
thanks,
different. Do you all sell that?
No, no.
I thought that was an Always Rose production.
Nah, that's not. This is something I just bought.
Gotcha.
Yeah, man. Anybody else got anything else to get
I
off
was
their
gonna say,
chest?
Nah, man, I got it all off, baby.
You got it all.
about
Everybody
that,
got it
yeah.
all?
And he said, I'm about to go to bed.
I respect it.
Yeah,
I
he
respect
trying to
it.
survive.
Um,
It was a good
good.
conversation.
Everybody's good.
Yeah.
doing it?
Yo,
Very
bro, I
conversation.
need your energy, baby. I need.
Yeah, his
Look,
Jones
it's
drank. It's been a long
it's
day.
been-
It's
It's
been a
been
hell
one
of
of
a
them
day.
days, man.
The life of an introvert, man.
Yeah, it's been a long day.
It's been a long day.
Yeah, it was a lot.
It's
Emotionally and just
been a long
got
day.
you.
I
Well-
struggle being an introvert, guys.
you struggle with it.
I really don't get that from you,
It's
Jew.
funny, yeah.
Well, is
but-
that why you work a lot? Because you're okay with being
my
secluded?
work? Yeah, but my work schedule is weird. But
We
like,
know.
I'm used to being at home. Like, I'm comfortable being at home. But like, I can get too comfortable being at home.
Okay, that's
To the
me
point
too.
where I don't want to be
The
outside
pandemic
around
did something
people.
different to me. It made me lazy.
I mean, of course, it's done it to everybody, but you gotta build your
Boy,
own motivation.
It gave me no motivation.
Well, I have
It
motivation.
made me feel okay to sit on my ass 24/7 and get paid to do nothing.
I don't know what's going on.
You know what I mean? So
When did you do that, though? Because I
Corona.
Really? Because you've been working through Corona.
You definitely.
I did
You've
not
had
work.
multiple
remember
jobs.
you did quit.
I have, but I did not work when the shutdown happened.
What, the
Wow,
first year?
a lot of people didn't really work.
Well, that's what I was talking about. during the
compared to people who actually had to still work, the
Yeah,
essential
frontliners,
workers.
the essential.
Right.
I was not essential. I made myself essential. I put myself out there on the front lines.
Is this when you was doing like DoorDash, Uber?
Boy, I was out there. I was getting gritty with it.
Yeah, I remember.
I was
You was
double
like, yeah, you
masked
need me to
up.
get you something?
I was I was doing it all, baby. I had it ever for everybody, but yeah, man, I got it all off, baby.
It's popping out there.
Oh, yeah, it's going
All right,
down
well,
out there in the streets.
hey, man, remember to be nice to those below you because one day they could be above you, and life is very, very precious. So try to enjoy it.
He basically said, "Don't be selfish."
Basically.
And we'll holla at you.
Oh, we will, baby. We gonna get re-energized. We'll holla at y'all boys.